Hello, it's John Webb at scotlandsci-fi.co.uk and scotlandsci-fi.com. You can follow me on Twitter, DVD Break, follow me on Facebook and all that other social media stuff. Back again with a bit more Game of Thrones, yeah? Volume 2. This time, we're going to have a look at House Baratheon. Ours is the Fury, yeah? House Baratheon, this is the Royal Lochnagar 12-year-old. This is actually a expression which is kind of available anyway. This is not a special expression for this particular set of limited releases. So, but however, it's something that I've not had before. So, it's an experience for me. And bottled at 40%. I might get the retail price wrong on this. I think it's 38. I think it's 38. I might be wrong. I think it's 38. He says, I'm professionally looking up and not being bothered to actually do any form of... Just bear with me. The second one I'll be reviewing on this video is the... failure to multitask. And the cat's coming in. Yep. And there was a tail. It's a ginger tail. Talisker. I'm not reviewing Talisker. This is Talisker. He's the cat. His name is Talisker. I am reviewing Clynelish on the other hand. This one is a House Tyrell. Growing strong. Of the Game of Thrones specials. So, Royal Lochnagar, yes, 38 quid. Talisker, go then. Your review isn't until part 3. Thank you. I don't want to see a cat. Yeah, move over there, Tommy. There we go. There's a good boy. Right, on we go. Pro. Royal Lochnagar, 38 quid. 12-year-old. House Baratheon, Game of Thrones limited edition, Diageo Whisky. Yeah, marketed for the masses. Game of Thrones fans and probably Whisky fans alike, but probably more Game of Thrones fans. Anyway. I'm not meaning to knock it. I don't want it to sound like I'm knocking it, because a lot of people have been out there knocking it and saying, oh, it's just marketing, I'm not trying any of these whiskies, which is fine. But actually, in this day and age and the price of whiskey as it is, they're actually not badly priced for a set of 8. Okay, say it quickly, 400 quid. But, believe me, you can spend 400 quid on a non-age statement nowadays and, you know, what would you rather have, 8 bottles or 1? Some would say 8 bottles of, anyway, I'm not going to say. Right. There's arguments there to be had. Right now, I don't think it's particularly badly priced. I think they're priced to be opened. I think they're priced to be drank. I think they're priced to be enjoyed. There's some really crazy stuff going on auctions. Even now, as we speak now, where the bottles are available, they really are just available right now. There are still sets on auction 3 days into an auction that runs for 10 days. There are still sets that are going for 500 odd quid. Whatever. Don't understand the world. Anyway, we'll leave that subject for another time, because I don't get it. Anyway, Royal Lochnagar. Let's see what this smells like, shall we? Okay. Some of these reviews are going to sound like rinse and repeats of others, because I'm going to go honey. There's honey, there's gentle spices. There's a little bit of fruit. It sounds exactly like the same things I said about Glendullan, but if I were to compare it to Glendullan, then I'd say it was fruitier, it's more orangey. So there's more of an orange fruit, so there's more of a pulpy kind of orange juice thing going on. Still plentiful of honey. Still what I would go as... I hate using the term generic. There's got to be a better word. Please comment with a better word than generic for a balanced, a level. No, even that doesn't sound nice, and I don't mean it to be disrespectful. It's palatable. It's what's a pleasant term to use? Perfectly approachable. Is that good enough? It's pleasant. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the way to put it. Again, it's another good entry whiskey for somebody that doesn't drink a lot of whiskey, or somebody who does drink a lot of whiskey, not in like the pissed alcoholic sense, but in the kind of like experienced whiskey drinker that'll just go, you know what, that's all right. Palate. That's all right, that. But seriously, that's really nice. It goes better on the palate than it does on the nose. Say something about it then, John. Okay, I will. Let me have another sip. It's quite unctuous. It's lots of fruit, lots of oranginess. Honey's definitely more to the back. It's some nice supplementary ginger notes. It's really nice, actually. I mean, I haven't had a lot of Royal Lochnagar. I haven't had a lot of it at all. This is the first time I've opened a bottle of 12-year-old. I might have tried it at a whiskey show, but not really. You know, whiskey shows are whiskey shows. You try the first 5 whiskeys you're there, and the rest of them you're drinking. And you know what? That's not bad at all. I'd quite happily sit there and drink this. I will quite happily sit there and drink this. Perfectly good. Yeah, thumbs up. I'm with that. I mean, it's 40%, so it's light on the palate. You know, for experienced cask strength palate knackered whiskey drinkers, it's perfectly good. That's tasty. I'm all right with that. Right then. Next one is a little bit more. This is probably this one and the Lagavulin are the 2 main ones out of the set of 8, which are kind of the ones that I'm most looking forward to trying. So this is the Clynelish. Clynelish Reserve. This is a special bottling for this range, for the Game of Thrones range. It's at 51.2%, so it's I'm not going to say it's at cask strength, because I've learnt subsequently that if it doesn't say cask strength on the tube or the bottle, then it's not cask strength, it's just higher strength. Okay, one thing to learn when you start saying things are cask strength: if it doesn't say it on the tube, guarantee it's been watered down a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's give that a. I'm getting distracted now. As we've sort of like said before, they're kind of all the same colour, really. That's the Lochnagar for your label viewing pleasure. There's the Clynelish for your label viewing pleasure. Clynelish. On the nose. Sorry, knocked my iPad off. Don't look, the cat's staring at me again. He's doing that judgmental thing. You've been fed. Anyway, on the nose. Floral. Gentle waxiness. Definitely got that Clynelish character. Nice. My silence is because I'm hard to put it into words. Right. This is why writing down is you spend your time. You can just make stuff up. You know, you can find the words better with a lot of time. Anyway, let's just go straight in there. Right. So it's quite closed up. Despite its ABV, it's not biting the back of my nasal cavity. Most definitely floral. Most definitely waxy. Gentle citrus. Oranges and lemons. Touch of white fruits, you know, pear, apricot, that kind of thing. Pear? Peach. apricot, that kind of thing. I'm not sure they're right fruits, but you know what I mean. Touch of more abrasive spice right in the background, but you know, you've really got to go for it. I'm surprised it's not burning my senses more, because I'm getting my nose in there, you know, I'm not being all about gentle about it. It's nice. It's gonna, I reckon, it needs a drop of water, but neat. God, ABV brings flavour. That's all I can say, and it's a well-known fact. Oh God, higher ABV brings waves and waves of flavour, and that's exactly what this is giving. Now this retails at 48 quid, 48, 49 quid, and straightforward, it's a bloody bargain, quite frankly. I was surprised that when they announced the prices. I was expecting this one to be at least joint highest, if not the highest of the lot, because of its strength. And it wasn't. It surprised me. Maybe it's a mistake, I don't know. But it's got a bucket ton of flavour in there. Right, let's try to actually explain the flavour. Not very good at that without spending ages and writing down later. Anyway. Sweet and dry. Lots of fruit, more along the lines of the peaches and apricots thing, nectarines. There's that waxy texture. The mouthfeel is exceptional. There's that drying kind of waxy citrus, you know, I don't want to say waxy lemons, you know, that's the thing with Clynelish. Spice wise, yeah, there's a little bit. The ABV really isn't felt at all. That saying that's 51.2%. Again, knackered palate probably, but there's some 46% as you're drinking, you feel it, and this at 51.2, you don't feel it. That is good. Perhaps having a drink. He's got water there. God, that's bloody good. Now it's more lemony, there's just more lemon juice, lemon peel, rind, spraying in your face, in a kind of zesty way. That's flipping good. Alright, put a drop of water, but I don't really want it because that's drinking so well. Ooh, yeah, lots of whirling. Whirling. No, Phil Story will be able to tell you that. Okay, a little bit more openness on the nose with a drop of water. Definitely getting more spice and fruit now. Waves of oranges and lemons, bells and St. Clemens, all that. Jesus, water drop of utterly blows this thing up on the nose because it was quite closed before. Lots of citrus, loads and loads, waves and waves of citrus. Gentle cinnamon. Just bloody good, really good. Less floral, more fruit with a drop of water. The waxiness definitely coming through on the nose. It's basically everything that I had on the neat palate. That is flipping lovely. Rock and flipping roll, mate. That is tip top. And there's a bit of Scotch mist in there, so that is non-chill filtered. I'm not going to say anything about the colouring because I imagine there's a bit of colouring in it. In fact, all of these have got mid-flub stuff on them. So I imagine they've all got a bit of colour. But hats off, that's bloody good tram at 48 quid. That's bloody bargain. Get on that. If you can find it, get on it. If you like your Clynelish, this has got Clynelish character. And that's bloody drinkable, alright? That's all I'm going to say. That's tip top. Alright. Enough said, because you think the bastards are paying me and they're not. So, fair play. Rock and roll. Right, that'll do for now. The cat's had enough of me. So, I'm going to tune off for tonight. Yes, I'm wearing the same t-shirt as video 1 is because I recorded video 2 immediately after. Anyway, we're all done with video 2. Video 3 is going to be Talisker. He's over there. Not the cat, because he doesn't drink so well. And Cardu. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be that. That's video 3 coming soon. See you later. Take care. Bye. Cheers.